Hey fearless gamers, it's the Wildcard here, and this is going to be a quick tip. And this quick tip is going to be on hot glue. Hot glue guns are a fantastic tool in our arsenal of terrain and basing. Let it be known, it's not for making your models, and it's not for making kits. It's like terrain kits or anything. It's just used for putting cardboard together or styrofoam together, things like that when you're scratch building, and it's really good for texture. But keep in mind, it's got the word hot in its name, so any proper supervision will be necessary here. Don't burn yourself. The tip of that thing can get very hot. So the hot glue gun utilizes glue sticks, and these glue sticks come in basically clear or like a white, almost opaque type of stick. And I don't really know about the difference in terms of consistency or strength because I never really tested that. But one you definitely gonna have to paint over. The other one you can kind of hide. The clear one you can kind of hide a bit, or if you're gonna use it for a cheap water effect somewhere, you can kind of leave it showing. The white one you definitely gonna need to paint over. It's gonna look weird. Now when it comes to obviously scratch building terrain pieces, it's a great way to adhere things together because it doesn't dry. It just cools down, so it actually solidifies, if you will, fairly quickly. Now for texture, this is where you gotta just experiment with the hot glue gun, pushing some of the hot glue out and then spreading it with the nozzle, because you can use the nozzle to create some cool looking texture. For example, you can do stone slabs, because once you apply the hot glue down, you gotta be quick about it before it solidifies and cools. You can drag the nozzle through it and make slab of stone, and it looks really cool on your base or on terrain even. So it's a great way to texture cardstock, and it's a great way to texture cardboard to make it so it doesn't look just like a cardboard wall. I've seen it do stuff like bark. I've seen it even represent some type of like almost fully buried stone or lava work, slime and goo. Represent water a little bit. I've seen it work a little bit that way. Usually people use a clear one and then do like a very light wash almost / dry brush of blue all across it to kind of give it that watery feel. I've also seen that done with other colors. So let's say it's green or oil or something like that. Hence the goo and the slime and lava and all that good stuff. It's also really good for representing something like obsidian on the ground. Let's say lava has cooled and now you have this glass-like stone on the ground because of its smoothness. Really, you just gotta think a little bit, use your imagination, and hot glue can probably give you a texture fairly decent for it, and it does a very good job where it's not gonna look out of place. You can then paint over it, glue your model down on it if it's a base, or you can paint over it and have it ready to go if it's terrain. It's a quick way to add that extra texture to things. So give it a shot. It's great, it's fairly sturdy and robust. You can then put stuff on top of it, you can paint it, or you can glue other things on top of the hot glue. And if you want to build up texture, you can put hot glue on top of hot glue. So if you haven't thought about giving a hot glue gun a try, you might have one around the house. If you don't, they're not that expensive. Just again, be careful with the hot nozzle. And that's it for this quick tip. So hopefully you've enjoyed. Leave any questions or comments you have in the comment section. And until next time, this is the Wildcard saying, take it easy.